Mr. Brett, what are the requirements of being able to buy land with us?
It's actually very simple, and we make dreams easy here. So you need to have 2 forms of ID, and you're going to need to have a very small down payment and the desire to be a landowner.
Exactly. And is the down payment big, small? Is it easy to get access to?
If you can imagine, it's less expensive than an iPhone. To get involved and own your own
land.
property. Yep.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Brett.
Thank you.
Mr. Brett, a quick question. Do you prefer pre-construction or ready to move?
I personally would recommend pre-construction, and the reasons for that are really pretty simple. Obviously, everybody likes a lower price, and with that time and that lower price, the opportunity for equity exists. And for those that don't know, equity is how so many people actually get into their first home, whether they're using the equity to help with the down payment on a mobile home, or if they're using it for a down payment on a construction loan. Exactly. Either way, equity is a good thing.
Exactly. And those lands that are under pre-construction, are they still considered included with all the services, just like the other properties that are ready to move?
That's a great question. Yes, a lot of people think because of the pricing that maybe they have to do the power and the water and the sewer themselves. No, it still absolutely includes everything. It just won't be delivered until whatever the scheduled time is. For instance, we have properties that will be available in about 12 months. And because they'll be ready in 12 months and they're not ready just yet, well, the great news is you can save 20 to 30%.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Mr. Brett. Everyone needs to know this.
Thank you.
Mr. Brett, why would you recommend to live in the north side of Houston?
Well, I think what so many people are enjoying here is the simple lack of congestion. Even though we are growing like crazy, this side of Houston has the most room for growth. You have easy access to the airports, easy access to the tollways, of course, and to really any other part of Houston. But you don't have wall-to-wall people like you do in so many other areas.
Exactly. So if you're planning to move in the north of Houston, you're making the right choice. Mr. Brett, when someone buys land with us, are they forced right away to build a house?
No, absolutely not. You are not obligated to have to build a house when you're not ready. The great thing about the program that they have here is people only build when they're ready to build. So if they want to take advantage of low interest rates, they may want to look at now. But if maybe they're 20 years, 30 years away from wanting to retire and they want that nice little place out in this part of the world, then they can wait 20 or 30 years. They never have to build. And not only that, depending on what they want to do, they may choose to go mobile, they may choose to go modular, or they may go conventional sticks and bricks. We've got a spot for everybody.
Exactly. So you build in your own way. We're just here to give you opportunity. Mr. Brett, out of the 13 sections that we have in our subdivisions, which one's your favorite and why?
I would have to go with lucky number 7, and the reason is just because it has a nice mix of conventional homes, as well as we have some modulars that are in there and some mobile. But the nice thing is it doesn't have a lot of traffic. It is not in an area with a bunch of schools. It's real close, but the schools aren't right on top of you, so you don't get caught behind those tricky car rider lines. That's my favorite.
Yes, that's my favorite too. I agree with you. Mr. Brett, why do you recommend Terrenos Houston? Why do you recommend it to someone to take into consideration?
I think it's the explosion of growth that's out here. I think it's the proximity to so many great things. It's a low tax rate. It's an economic opportunity zone. And it's just a great place to feel good about yourself being involved out here, because you're getting involved in a community that is built for people to enjoy and to live the dream.
Exactly. Thank you so much for sharing your opinion.
Thank you.
Mr. Brett, what is your purpose working here with Terrenos Houston, and what inspires you?
What inspires me on a daily basis is changing lives, taking people out of a situation where they're giving their money to other people rather than investing it into themselves. And that's exactly what they can do here at Terrenos Houston. I think the other reason that I enjoy work so much every day is because I get to work with great, friendly co-workers. We're here to help, and everybody's here on the same page, making sure that we relay the best information to our clients so they can make that life-changing decision to do something great for themselves and for their families.
Exactly. Thank you so much for your work, and well, we'll see y'all soon.
Si te gustó este video, dale like, y si quieres ver más videos sobre nosotros y saber más información, suscríbete y dale a la campanita para que no te pierdas ninguno de nuestros videos, y nos vemos en el próximo. Bye.
Edifica un futuro estable para ti y tu familia en los Estados Unidos. Terrenos Houston.